G-Money here for Restoring a Princess, and I'm back with Damien again.
Like you never left.
I know. What's going on, bro?
I'm good.
So today we're going to go through Entry.sx. This is a form that everybody has to fill out, whether you're a resident or a visitor before you arrive.
Transfer passengers.
Transfer passengers as well.
And overnighting crew.
Overnighting crew too. Okay. So let's get to it. Let's get right to the meat and potatoes. Let's go to Entry.sx and let's fill out the form. Let's go through the form so people know exactly what they are looking at and what they have to go through.
Sure.
All right?
Sounds good. So this is a homepage. I would also say that obviously over time we will be making some updates and changes to the website.
Okay.
Right? But for now, this is what we have. Obviously, by the time you launch this, there'll probably be some changes and stuff like that.
Just come back and do a new video.
I don't mind. We have individual registration, group registration.
When you say group registration, that like a family of 5?
Correct. Family of anything more than one.
Okay.
It could also be colleagues, friends traveling together, whatever the case may be.
You could do that as well, so you don't have to be family.
Correct.
All right.
Correct. So when you scroll down, we have a bit of information. We have a legal backing of why we have to fill in the form. We have a bit more light information, and then down here we also have where you can check your
individual registration. So if you already did it already, you can go back and check it.
Yes.
Will you be able to make changes to it if you go there?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So after you fill out the form, you're going to get an email, and then in that email is a link where you could come back and make edits, updates, etc.
Gotcha.
Maybe your travel date change, maybe your hotel reservation change, whatever the case would be.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. So we're going to start the
individual
registration, and then we have up top. Most important here is that not all fields are mandatory. So only the ones with asterisks are mandatory fields.
So where the little red says right there.
Correct.
Okay, right there. All right.
Yes. We have some visa instructions as well. Some persons, specifically those traveling from, based on what we have here, this is for Dutch persons registered in the Dutch Caribbean, so Saba, Statia, St. Martin, Aruba, Curacao, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And traveling throughout the islands.
So if you're just moving throughout the islands,
you can travel with your ID.
You can travel with your ID.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. Side note, you wouldn't be able to use our seamless process, so the APC kiosks and then the digital.
Those you need a passport.
Those you need a passport for. But you can still use your ID.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we're going to fill in a name.
You can use your name.
You go with Jane though. So this is Jane.
And now it's going to be Doe.
There you go. Any other aliases? Is she known by any other aliases?
Yeah, but she's keeping that secret right now.
Okay, so nationality, where's she from?
Let's put, you want to do local or you want to do international?
Let's do international.
Let's do international, put United States.
American, that's the nationality. The travel document, we're going to assume she's using her passport, and then we're going to just use some pre-filled information.
Okay.
Passport issuing date, we'll just set at least any other date for now.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's a little too soon.
2024,
yeah. That should be in the past.
I should also say when you click on top here, then you could also jump to
to the year.
To the year.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. I think this is just a date that's familiar to me.
Is that your birthday or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
This is the date I started at the airport. Expiration date.
2025. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Pick a date.
So let's jump down to September 1. Okay.
No.
Here you can add a nationality.
No, we already put American, so you have to add a nationality?
Correct. So here you can add, for example, a person has, Jane Doe, for example, has so we say she has an American passport. We could also say that she has a Dutch passport, French passport, for example.
Now
so you can add different nationalities.
You can add different nationalities.
If you want.
No, we don't want to do that.
So then we just remove
it. Okay.
And so here now we continue with, so this is mainly the passport information.
Right.
And then here we're going to add the date of birth of the passenger.
Okay.
What year was she born?
1960. She's pretty old, you know.
She's way back.
She's been traveling a lot. She likes to travel.
You have to scroll a lot.
Well, that's okay. She's been coming here since Sherry's Cafe.
What date?
Pick one, your favorite month.
Okay.
February.
Valentine's
Day. She was born on Valentine's Day.
There you go.
14th. There you go.
That's good?
That's good.
Okay. Country of birth, where was she born?
She was born in America.
United States.
Okay, it's United States. Okay, so nationality and countries. Okay, I got
Correct. Should also say this is the country of birth or where she was born.
you. Correct.
Yeah?
Gotcha. All right.
State, where was she born?
New York, of course.
Of course. And where in New York?
Wow. Let me see how many. Let me see if you have Staten Island on here. This will blow my mind if you got Staten Island on here. Now, can you just type the letter? It will.
Yeah.
It'll go, okay.
Just,
Let me see if it got.
it is.
No.
This
You
one.
do. Oh, they got Staten Island on there.
It works for you?
Like it. All right. Contact address.
Good. So we have that information. So this is really about the travel document information. I should also say this initial page is really about the profile of the passenger that's traveling. Then we have the contact address.
Put in your email. Go ahead.
I'll use my email.
We'll blur it out. Don't worry. Nobody
Okay,
will
good.
send you emails.
Thank you. So I'll just use this email address so that I have easy access to it. Where does she live?
Damien@fanpage.com. That's your email. Okay. Where she lives? Okay, she lives at 1313
1313
Mockingbird Lane.
Mockingbird Lane.
If anybody knows what 1313 Mockingbird Lane is, congratulations, you win. It's a TV show.
I usually use like Wakanda Drive 1.
Wakanda forever!
Okay, I like that one.
So this is just the number.
So that's the number,
And then we
that's
put
the
the
name goes
name
there.
over here.
Okay. Country.
Country, I'm guessing United States. She lives in still. State is New York. We discussed, hold on, New York.
Staten
Staten
Island.
Island.
You can just type it.
Yeah. Zip code
10314.
314. Phone number.
I81 U812.
So this is here. I just need to point out that you do need to put the plus in front.
You do have to put the plus. Okay, so plus
So plus 1
718
718
555
555
55
55
55.
55. That sounds about right.
That's like a Hollywood number.
And then, so now we have the contact information of Jane Doe.
Now you have
email address.
emergency contact and it has 2 stars, so you have to put this.
Yes. So Jane Doe's uncle,
Yeah. Bob Doe.
Bob Doe.
Bob Doe. There you go.
Bob Doe's phone number.
Plus 718. Yeah, I forgot the 1. Go back a little bit. 717.
Oh, 718.
18 555 55
55
55.
55. Okay.
All right.
I don't know if you noticed, but those are the two same numbers.
Yeah, they live together. She's not paying rent. She's good. She's good.
So we can add a phone number for Uncle Bob
Which
Doe.
is not mandatory
Not
to email
mandatory.
though.
Yes.
But the phone number is
The phone
mandatory.
number is.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Next.
Next, the traveler profile. Further, more information about the traveler profile. Is she single, married, divorced, widow?
She's single.
She's single.
She's single.
Like single, or
She's like single.
temporarily
like
single.
Cameo. I'm living in single.
she working or not?
She actually is working.
Okay. You want to say what type of work she does?
Oh wow, you got all that too?
Yeah.
Professional. Okay, y'all getting a little nosy right now. Okay, all
but
up in her business.
We want to know who's coming to the island.
Okay. She works in marketing. She works for Channel 7 News. You have that there?
Okay.
See,
So
I'm
let's just say professional.
oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I see it's not a big
Correct,
range
sir.
of
Yeah.
jobs.
And so we'll be updating this as well. Adding more.
Like, cause like if King Verse or King James was there, it doesn't say soca singer.
I'll add that one for sure. I'll ask them to add that one.
Soca singer.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Entertainer. Sorry. Okay, we'll put professionals.
We'll work with professionals.
Professionals
for
will
now.
cover just about everything.
Yeah.
All right. Previous visits.
Was she here in St. Maarten before? Or how did she hear about St. Maarten? Sorry.
Okay. Let's just put advertisement.
Advertising.
Magazine. Yeah.
Okay. Is
Number.
this her first visit?
No,
or
she's been here for years. She's
So 5 plus.
1960. She's been here 5 plus.
Right. Have you ever taken a cruise to St. Maarten? Has she ever taken a cruise to St. Maarten?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
And would she like to receive more information about St. Maarten in the future?
Sure, why not? I mean, she knows all about it, but you never know.
Makes sense.
So that's page 1.
That's page 1.
Now we're going to page 2.
Yes.
So we enter.
Load. So now we're over on the trip information. So now we want to know a bit about the trip. So
Okay.
where did her journey begin? In this case,
New York.
New York.
Mm-hmm.
So United States,
Okay.
New York, we know.
Mm-hmm.
Staten Island. we know.
Okay.
This is why this question is important for us as well is because sometimes we have. In this case, she says that you said that she's coming from New York.
Correct.
Right. We have direct flights from New York.
Correct.
Sometimes. So, but in a situation where she's coming from another state, another city further out, that we don't have a direct flight from, it's important for us to know because now we can go to an airline and say, hey, we start to see a trend of people coming from, let's say, some Las Vegas, for example.
Now we need to put in a flight from Las Vegas.
No, we can demand a flight
From Las Vegas. I
because
got
we
you.
have the
That
numbers.
makes sense. That makes sense. So her
So
arrival.
date of arrival, let's just say that she comes on Saturday.
Okay.
And she's coming by airline. She could also select boat, not necessarily for now, but that's something that's good. As the website is rolled out to the different ports of entry, this is going to become more important. But for now, let's just stick to the airlines. What airline is she coming in on? Winair?
JetBlue. Can't come from New York on Winair.
We never know, we can hope.
Not possible yet, Hans. Not possible.
What's the flight number?
8888. That is an actual, no, too many eights.
Oh,
That is an actual flight from JetBlue.
okay, good.
Don't ask me how I know that. Okay, what type
What type of traveler is she? Is she a resident, so tourist, resident, transfer, transit? So is she transferring to somewhere else?
She's a tourist. She's gonna
a
stay.
tourist. She's staying in
Now, if
Seattle.
you was to click resident, does the form change?
So the form, some fields, how we have it set now is that some fields are not mandatory anymore
Okay.
and they don't have to fill in some questions.
Okay.
Again, this is something that we'll be improving as we go, rearranging the website as we learn and as we grow.
Okay.
So yeah, that's something that we're gonna make even smoother for our residents
Okay.
when they fill in the form.
Departure date?
When is she leaving?
She's
So
coming
she's
here
coming
for.
in on Saturday, and let's say she leaves on the 2nd
Okay.
of November. Okay. Then we go down to her accommodation.
That side.
She's staying on the Dutch side.
Sorry, Valerie. She's staying on the that side.
Hotel, timeshare.
Hotel.
Okay. Which hotel?
One of my favorite hotels, which is no longer here. Let's just say Great Bay.
I like it.
Can we bring back Great Bay Hotel, please?
So how you want to put Great Bay? We can't say that she's coming with Winair.
Because she's
We-
coming from New York.
We're stretching our imagination.
Yeah, we're going back in time here.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, we can put a real hotel. Let's put a real hotel.
Okay.
Put what's the one next door here?
Maho?
Yes, put Maho.
So that's the
Semester Maho.
And again, over time, the idea is that we'll add a drop-down list of all the hotels.
Okay, so that would be
So
oh, okay.
you wouldn't have to type it in because some people would just say Maho, for example, or Sonesta.
Do you on the drop-down menu it says hotel guest? Is there? Do you have Airbnb there?
Not yet, but that's also something that's
That's also
gonna
something
be
that's
added as
coming
well.
out. Okay.
Yeah. So again, we'll be making some changes as we go. What we really wanted to do is launch. Because if we don't launch, we could keep planning and
Planning,
you know,
planning, and planning. So the main thing was just let's get this out here,
Correct.
and then we can do changes as we go along.
yes.
It makes sense.
Yes. So we can add another accommodation, but let's just leave it like
Yeah,
this.
leave
for
it
now.
like that. Yeah.
And then we're going to ask the mode of transportation on the island,
And that's page 2.
and then that's it. So on page 3,
This is customs. Now.
this is the customs, standard customs questions, monetary instruments, narcotics, contrabands, weapons, communicable diseases. Have they been denied visas in the past?
Okay.
Committed any crimes?
Lines. So we're gonna click no to all of that.
No to all.
Oh, you can do that one time and everything is no.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
And
the next
that's
page.
it. So, I mean,
Customs page, simple.
very simple.
Quick.
And then the last page is really just a confirmation. And then you should hit submit.
Okay.
And if all goes well,
You will get.
there we go. So we get a confirmation. If we had an error in between, it would show you where the error is. Maybe certain fields were not properly filled in, whatever the case may be. And you'll be able to click on those errors and bounce back.
Okay, so can we go to your email and see what it looks
Yes. So I just got the email. My phone just rang.
like? Okay.
So let's go now to my email. So this is the email that pops up that I got. So here you see, say Maarten entry form registration for your upcoming trip, standard information. You could click to view the registration. Here also we give the passenger information.
Oh,
so we don't send you back an email with all the list of details.
Oh, okay.
But you do get the passenger information.
And what happens when you click, go back up?
Yeah, so we're going to click view registration, and now
This opens back up and shows you anything if you have to
Yes.
change, maybe add more people.
Exactly.
Someone decided, hey, I want to go with you to St. Martin.
For example, well, no. So because we were doing an individual application.
Oh, you
couldn't-
can't.
Correct. So it will still remain an individual application.
Okay.
But if you were doing a
Group, then I can add people.
correct. Oh, now I get it.
Well, Damien, thank you very much, bro. This has been very good. Entry.sx. So remember, when you're coming to St. Martin, you have to fill it out no matter if you're a resident, tourist, or transfer, or flight crew. Am I got that?
Overnight in flight.
Overnight in flight
So
crew.
only if the flight crew is overnight.
Overnight.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, D.
No problem.
It's Restoring a Princess. Keep it right here. We got a lot more coming up. And of course, you know the Princess is celebrating 80 years. What they got to do, Damien?
Ring the bell, like, subscribe.
All right. Restoring a Princess, y'all. Until next time.